Dear Cancer, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving in 2018, I found out you came to try and destroy me. You tried to steal my joy. You tried to take me away from my son and my family. My son was turning 6 years old just 9 short days later. He was my driving force to remain hopeful and strong. Giving up without a fight just wasn't an option for me. It never even crossed my mind. You tried to be extremely sneaky. You hid yourself in a way that doctors would have not noticed. Because of my age, bladder cancer was not something they were looking for. So when we found you, you had just reached stage 4. You thought you were going to take me down, but you were so very wrong. My amazing doctor found you during my exploratory procedure to find out just what was going on. He told my husband that it was cancer and it was bad. He obviously had to send it off, but added that he had been doing this for over 30 years and had seen this before. He'd even described what the tumor looked like. Cauliflower. On the ride home, my husband tells me what the doctor said. Like I said, this was the day before Thanksgiving. We host Thanksgiving at our house, so naturally my husband asked if we want to cancel it. I would think my husband knows me better than that. My answer, absolutely not. We are going to continue with life just as we should. So the next day we have Thanksgiving and we continue with life. The following week, the results are in and my appointment is scheduled to hear the official news. We get there and we are straight sent to a room, the talking room. My doctor gives me the results. My husband begins to freak out. My doctor asked if I had any kids and I tell him yes, his birthday is actually this Friday. He begins to tear up. So now I'm sitting there with 2 grown men crying and I'm the one who's looking at them like they are crazy. In my head, I'm sure I was thinking, we don't have time for tears. We only have time to execute a plan. I tell my doc I want to be as aggressive as we can be. They both gathered themselves and we discussed how I was going to fight to save my life and the life of my son's mother. I had a crazy chemo regimen, 4 different drugs at once. One of the drugs took a toll on my kidneys, so I had to be in the hospital for 3 days so I could have enough fluids pushed through me to try to counteract the effect. Another one was terrible for my bones and my teeth. But cancer, you still were not going to get the best of me. My skin looked great because all the fluids that I was getting, that was a plus. I would be in the hospital for 3 days, then off to work I went, Thursday and Friday. I'm a teacher, an elementary physical education teacher. So after chemo, I chose to put myself in an environment surrounded by small children and all their germs, but I needed that part for my healing. This repeated for only 4 rounds. Some weeks were tough, some weeks not so much. Getting the flu during chemo was no joke, but you were still not going to win against me. With every round of chemo, I was reminded just how strong I was and how loved I was by so many people. After chemo, it was time for surgery. My surgery was not for the weak. The docs removed my bladder because the tumor had broken through all the linings, then cut a piece of my intestine out and created a new bladder, a neobladder. The recovery from the surgery was incredibly intense. It was 9.5 hours long, and I received 2 bags of blood. 7 days in the hospital for recovery before I could even think about going home. Then I had to remain in Houston for 2 days to make sure nothing wonky happened. Every day was yet another reminder that I am strong. I am tough. Now, every time I need to empty my bladder, I have to cath myself. It's really not that big of a deal. I have a constant reminder throughout the day that I am bad. And you, cancer, are no match for me. You came to destroy me, but all you did was remind me that I am loved by so many people and that I am one badass. Do people cuss during this? Sometimes in life, we get used to going through the motions. We do things that are comfortable. We do things that are routine. You, cancer, came along and reminded me that I want more than just going through the motions. I am a mother, friend, wife, teacher, and a cancer survivor. I am amusing, I think. I am spunky, to put it nicely. I want to enjoy life to the fullest, and that is my intention. You took away my ability to carry another baby. You took away my son's chance at being a big brother. You took away my ability to be freely in the ocean. So Cancer, you lost against me, but thank you. Thank you for reminding me who I was. Thank you for reminding me that I'm loved like no other. You made my tribe bigger and stronger. Thank you for reminding me that I am capable of so many things. I know it was not your intentions with me, but you came to fight the wrong lady. So thank you, Cancer, for reminding me who I truly am. F you, Cancer. Sincerely, Debbie.